What if the very thing that makes you brilliant is also the thing that could destroy you? Join me as we walk the razor's edge and explore the fine lines between genius and insanity in collision with strategy and manipulation. These fine lines are often thinner than you think. Let's begin. There is a continuum between genius and insanity. In ancient Greece, Aristotle noted, "There is no great genius without a touch of madness." While in 1959, Oscar Levant famously remarked, "There is a fine line between genius and insanity." This phrase highlights the fragile balance between extraordinary creativity and mental instability, suggesting that the same traits driving groundbreaking ideas, passion, unconventional thinking, and curiosity, can also lead to irrationality or obsession. This fragile dividing line between genius and insanity is a constant battle. Geniuses often push boundaries and take intellectual risks, qualities that can resemble compulsive or reckless behavior. The ability to hyper-focus on a single idea or problem can yield groundbreaking results, but it can also lead to social isolation or detachment from reality. Seeing connections and patterns others miss can lead to innovation or delusion. Creativity thrives in uncertainty. To imagine what doesn't yet exist requires stepping into the unknown, where the line between inspiration and chaos can blur. Great thinkers sometimes embrace irrationality to explore new paradigms, but without grounding, that same mindset can lead to instability. Where are you on this continuum? While it is a fine line, it can be navigated. Cultivating self-awareness coupled with rest and reflection can help your creative genius stay grounded while you reach for the extraordinary. There is also a fine line between strategy and manipulation. The distinction between strategy and manipulation lies in understanding intent. Both involve influencing people and outcomes, but the difference often hinges on whether the influence is ethical or deceptive. Strategies often focus on success and rely on open, honest engagement to align people towards mutual achievement. A strategic leader may influence decisions by aligning goals, presenting facts, and appealing to reason or shared values, while a manipulative person employs deception, coercion, and often exploits other vulnerabilities. A manipulator may twist facts, play on emotions, or withhold key information to achieve their desired outcome. But there is a huge gray area between these two continuums. For example, you may craft an agreement that is a win-win but leave discussion of unfavorable risks till the end. Are you being strategic or manipulative, or both? How about a leader who legitimately inspires their teams to greater goals, but subtlety spreads the fear of missing out or soft pressure for anyone who is a weak follower and may break away from the mission? Is that strategy or manipulation? Have you been informed and educated on the benefits and values of taking a particular action only to find those benefits don't apply in all situations? Are you the victim of a manipulative false claim even though you were fully empowered to make your own choice to buy in or walk away? In Part 1, we discussed the fine line between genius and insanity and how to prepare to reach for the extraordinary. Now, the challenge of having a strategic bias over manipulative behavior becomes incredibly important. To walk the line between strategy and manipulation without crossing it, you must prioritize transparency and honesty, respect others' agency and free will, ensure mutual benefit in decision-making. Delicate Collisions is a thought-provoking exploration of intersecting continuums. Our goal: spark insight, sharpen critical thinking, reveal hidden patterns, and deepen your understanding of the world. More than a framework, it is a journey of blended extremes in collision. Let's begin our journey by exploring strategic insanity. Joan of Arc, driven by divine visions, led France to key victories in the 100 Years' War. Her unwavering faith and bold strategy blurred the line between brilliance and madness, ultimately leading to her execution as a perceived threat to the status quo. Winston Churchill, despite battling depression, displayed extraordinary strategic foresight and leadership. Flawed yet resolute, he transformed personal struggles into a moral-driven strategy that united a nation in its darkest hours. Or how about Joseph Stalin, a master of power and strategy, industrialized Russia and led it to victory over Nazi Germany. Yet his legacy is overshadowed by paranoia, brutality, and ruthless purges. Lucrezia Borgia, both a victim and a player in Renaissance intrigue, wielded political acumen amid corruption. Her legacy blends calculated ambition with the instability of manipulation. Moving on to manipulative geniuses, there is Cleopatra VII, Egypt's last ruler, was a master of political strategy and diplomacy. Charismatic and brilliant, she used manipulation and seduction to forge alliances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, securing power through deception and personal gain. And there is Niccolò Machiavelli, who laid out cold, calculated strategies for power in his book The Prince, where he espoused prioritizing results over ethics. Highly intelligent yet unapologetically deceptive, he saw manipulation as a vital tool of leadership. And finally, let's examine two famous strategic geniuses. Leonardo da Vinci, a visionary polymath, Da Vinci mastered art, engineering, and science, blending creativity with precision. His insatiable curiosity and methodical approach produced groundbreaking anatomical studies, innovative machines, and timeless masterpieces like The Last Supper and Mona Lisa. Forward-thinking yet grounded, he fused imagination with integrity, shaping the future of multiple disciplines. Marie Curie, a pioneering scientist, Curie's relentless pursuit of knowledge led to the discovery of radioactivity, revolutionizing physics and medicine. The first woman to win a Nobel Prize, and the only person to win in two scientific fields, she defied societal barriers through disciplined research, perseverance, and ethical integrity. Her groundbreaking work laid the foundation for modern radiation therapy and nuclear science. Throughout history, the finest minds have walked the razor's edge, between genius and insanity, between strategy and manipulation. The difference often lies not in their brilliance, but in their awareness, intent, and the choices they make. Where do you stand? We all navigate these intersecting continuums, balancing ambition with integrity, creativity with stability, and influence with honesty. The challenge is not just to recognize these fine lines, but to master the space between them, to harness your brilliance without losing your grounding, to lead without deception, to think without losing yourself in chaos. So, as you step forward from history's lessons into your own journey, ask yourself, will I cultivate my genius without slipping into madness? Will I lead with strategy rather than manipulation? Will I recognize these continuums in myself and others? Will I shape my path with awareness and intention? Your journey has already begun. Reach for the extraordinary.
Please like and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, buy us a cup of coffee. See the link below in the description. And as always, thank you for watching.